Hi everyone, Ryan here, Ion Capital Solutions. Hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to discuss an important topic and ask you a question. I want you to ask yourself the same question and be honest. Do you have an S on your chest? Is that you? Are you Superman, Superwoman? Because the reality is, if you're trying to build a business online from scratch without experience, that's exactly what you're going to need to make it all work. We're living in the day and age of businesses in a box, right? Buy a business in a box. Does that really work? Is the best place to start building a business? If you are building a business, are you operating a business? Once you've built your business, is it going to actually generate revenue? How much money do you have? How much time do you have? Very important topic for anybody considering doing this. Very important topic for anybody who's currently doing this. And if you landed on this video, well, odds are it may be not going so well. So with that being said, let's dive right in. Okay, so I want to be clear. I'm not trying to deter anybody from trying to build a business or say that or place limitations on you that you can't do it. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do here. There are all kinds of people around the world. Certainly, people out there more successful than I am. I'm not trying to hold myself above or again place limitations on anybody else. I'm just trying to make clear that it's a very difficult thing to build your own business without experience. And anybody who's trying to sell you a business in a box is not going to teach you the actual business. They may give you some high-level detail, but mainly they're going to focus on giving you building blocks to setting up your own storefront, online or otherwise. And that's not operating a business. That's building a business. And who's to say that that business even works? And who's to say that that person who offered you that business plan is even successful in the business themselves? You see, have you ever heard the express or the term or the saying rather, selling the dream, right? Excuse me, selling the dream. Have you heard that before? That happens a lot, especially in this build a box world or build a business in a box world we're living in here online, right? Oh, you want to build your own business? No problem. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Right? You want to be a surgeon? Sure. Just get yourself some pharmaceuticals and some surgical equipment, a white coat, rent a space, go find some sick people, bring them on down, cut them open. Congratulations, you're a surgeon. That's the world we're living in with this online coaching space right now. So you have to be very careful who you deal with and not buy into the dream, because the reality is, the idea is that you're going to navigate this online space without any experience or knowledge of the industry or perhaps even working online, and you're going to very easily and quickly be able to fly around and do everything it takes to be a success, all because you bought that blueprint in the briefcase, and that's all you need. Now off you go to the races. Is that realistic? You know, I mean, think about it. Is it realistic? And this idea that no experience is required and anybody can do this, and I get that. That's exciting. I can understand why that's exciting. I really can. Okay. But please understand, as much as we all want to work in the comfort of our own home, it's still work. And we still need to be qualified. And if we're not qualified, we need to learn the business. We need experience. Because you can't do this unless you have the right pieces of the puzzle. Otherwise, you're going to be frustrated. That's the truth of it. Now, again, I just want to be clear. I'm not saying you can't. Okay? If you can dream it, you can do it. Absolutely. I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm not trying to deter people from the direction they want to go. Okay? All I'm simply trying to say is that you need to weigh and judge expectations versus reality and not buy into the dream. Because if you go down that road of buying into the dream, it's going to be difficult because you're going to be stuck building and not operating. And that's really the choice you want to make. Do you want to spend your time and money on building a business through trial and error and trying to make that business work before you've actually learned the business? How do you know that model's going to work? You spend your money, you get it up and running, here we go, and then all of a sudden it's not cash flowing. How long can you keep that going before you have to go take a job and you're out of luck? Is that what you want to spend your time doing? Or you want to operate within a business, learn the business, surround yourself with the mentors, support, the things you need so that you understand the business and how it works, you make money along the way, and then you build a business. And you know it'll work because you've already done it. when you think about it that way, it makes complete sense. And it's the way to go because, again, time is money. And when you try and build a business, you are running out of valuable resources, those valuable resources. That's just the truth of the matter. And so if you look at the gentleman in this video, take a good hard look because trying to build a business is going to lead you down this path 9.9 times out of 10 because you haven't done it before. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you haven't done it before. And so if you're alone trying to make all these pieces work and it costs you money and time and you know that clock is ticking, you know that account is emptying, and then you start to worry about, is the money going to come back? Am I going to be able to earn my money back, let alone earn a profit and be able to pay my mortgage, my rent, whatever? The pressure is on. That's what happens when you try and build a business. And don't get me wrong. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that people can't do it. But is that the right order of operations? No. I did a video just yesterday. You can see it on my channel. I talk a bit about my story. I took a job in the industry. I worked in there for years before I ever considered going off as an independent broker, let alone building my own business. You can't skip the process. The cart doesn't come before the horse. We need to be surrounded with support. We need a mentor. We need somebody to teach us how things work, right? I'm not saying get stuck in this position of learn first and then earn, and that's the only way. That's not what I'm talking about here. You can learn and earn at the same time. You can have that mentor at the same time. You can do these things. What you don't want to do, at least for now, is build a business and waste your time, okay? The reality is experience is what you need. And experience will show you the way by surrounding yourself with experience. Peers who are in the same situation as you, those that have been in your shoes and found success, those that are active in the marketplace, that's where you want to be. And we all know that to be true. If you want to be a soccer player, go join, and your kid wants to be a soccer player, sign them up for a youth team. Surround them with kids like themselves at their skill level. Give them a coach. Let them learn. Right? If they're good at it, they want to get better, to give them some private lessons. Put them on a travel team. Let them spend years trying different positions. Eventually, maybe they can go to school with it, get a scholarship, whatever. Who knows, maybe even go pro. Right? That's the way of life. That's experience. That's how things work. It's no different in the workforce. That's the truth. That's the reality. Anybody trying to tell you something different, I'm telling you, you got to be careful out there. Again, it's not that you're not a unique individual and that you can't make it all happen for yourself. There are those of you that can do that, and congratulations, that's amazing for you. I wish you nothing but the best. But the reality is the vast majority of us couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't have just jumped into this space with no experience and found success. No, I needed a lot of time and experience and knowledge. Thank God for my mentors and my higher-ups and working in different departments and learning how it all works. I learned from even some of our students that join ION. They'll tell me something I just never heard before, or they have a unique experience and share that with me, and I draw a conclusion from it. I mean, you have to be in a constant state of learning. It's very, very important, right? So anyway, with that being said, that's going to do it for this topic. All right. If you want to learn more about us here at ION, if you want to learn more about being a business loan broker, just subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Follow along, free information for you here. You can visit our website, ioncapitalsolutions.com. More free information there as well. We have a free Facebook group you can join. And if you're really interested in our program, how it works and operates, there's plenty of information on those platforms for you to take a look at. And you can always look in the description here and book a call. All right. Anyway, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck with your deals. I'll catch you in the next video.